Alrighty, it is day 3 and 4 in Santee. May I just begin this video by saying that I am sorry that I haven't posted more progress on this one, and we're kind of combining days, but we had some issues early on, snafus with our deliveries that set us back, and I've just been slammed. So forgive me and just enjoy this series for what it is. Basically, you just guys getting to see it from what it looked like on day 1 with all the ugly to what it's gonna look like on day 5 with all the pretty. But I do have a minute now. We've caught up. The guys are working so hard. And what you see before you now are the bones of our dry stream. And we have Kevin stapling in, or attempting to staple the weed fabric down. Another thing too, this is very hostile terrain. It is extremely rocky, and another beauty of working with these plants is that they prefer rocky, nutrient poor soil that drains well. And that's basically what we have in Santee. So it's a win-win. There's no need to supplement or amend. We do bring in amended topsoil, not because it's amended, because it's soil and it's free of weeds. But there is a lot of DG in here. There's a lot of rock in here. And it's really, really great for our cactus and succulents. As I told you in the beginning, this is a pseudo xeriscape, meaning that most of these plants are not going to require irrigation, but some are. So the ones that need it are getting it, and that's what Ralph is working on. You can see that we have rings around the plants that are going to necessitate a little bit of water from time to time. So we have this beautiful Dracaena Draco, which will get a drink, and invariably so will these barrels, because if they're how close they are to the Draco. Barrels can take it. They don't mind water. They don't need it, and they don't want to sit in it. But if they get watered once in a while, they're not gonna object to that. See up here, Ralph is attaching hard line to those rings, and that's where the water will be pushed through. And then there are emitters every 6 inches in the ring. So when Rick, our client, irrigates, we'll be targeting that water. It won't run all over the yard, but just specifically where we want it to go. Okay, and the reason we put the weed fabric down underneath a dry stream is, I mean, there are a few reasons for it. We're not planting anything in here, and over time the rock can sink into the soil. So the fabric really does help not only abate weeds, but also keep the rock from sinking over time. What Omar is doing, he's trimming out some agave attenuata roots. There was a giant stand of attenuatas here, and the client didn't want it. And the roots are very sinuous, but this is not a plant that's going to make a comeback from the roots. We just don't want to see those roots poke through our top dressing. So it's more of an aesthetic thing, a perfectionistic thing that we were working on right now. We have a little soil left in this wheelbarrow because we will be coming in and bringing the sides of the dry stream up a bit to create that look of depth for the stream. Remember, we don't want an outie, we want an innie. So we want it to look natural. So the sides need to be higher than the middle. So we do that artificially by bringing in soil so that we don't have to spend a bunch of time digging it out. And then this is just debris that's been raked out of the installation area, because we are getting ready to trench all along the driveway. We want to make sure that our top dressing is a bit below grade so we don't have runoff. And we want to get all of the crap out of there too before we start throwing down rock. So we just kind of in the early stages of irrigating. That's going to take most of the rest of the day. That attaching the hard line here to these connectors, and then all of the lines have to be buried as well. These plants are complements of Western cactus, most of them. Some of the beauties are also from Waterwise Botanicals, and the Dracos are from a private collector. Check out this Yucca rostrata. Isn't she a beaut? And all of these incredible Myrtillo cactus crests. I've got 3 beautiful Myrtillo crests in this garden. I've got mammillarias, blue barrels, all kinds of cactus, some really tall columnars that stand over 8 feet tall. Ugh, so many gorgeous, gorgeous things. We did a little faux colony here with the barrels. We have, you know, the little cluster up there at the dry stream, and then I just, rather than sprinkle the barrels that I had left, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left, rather than sprinkle them one-offy throughout the design, I clustered them. We also had Bart, as you know, come with big boulders, and he placed all of those with the crane, but then we had 3 ton of 2-footers, which we since came in and sprinkled throughout the design. You know, I want to minimize the amount of top dressing rock that's showing, so it's not a lot of rock, doesn't give that feeling. You know, obviously this garden is going to grow, but in the meantime, you know, I don't want it to look too top dressing heavy. So the rock, the rubble really helps to create more of a third 3-dimensional look so that it's not so much rock in your face. I will be spreading another basket of rubble through here, and I'll be thinking about our client's concerned about the rain. Not that we get that much, but when we do, you know, he doesn't, obviously we don't want runoff. So I'm eyeballing where it could potentially pool, where it could potentially run off, and staging rock accordingly. If tweaks need to be made after the rains, no problem, we'll come make them. Occasionally that happens, but it's not very often, and usually a few pieces of rubble will remedy the situation. So that's what I got for you today. Isn't it amazing what 2 days will do? All of 95% of these plants went in yesterday. 3 ton of boulder were staged before 10 o'clock this morning, or 11 o'clock this morning. The irrigation is well underway, and after lunch today, I'm hoping to be able to start adding rock to the dry stream, and maybe even throw in some top dressing up in the back. So we will catch you next time I see you. It will be the grand reveal. So until then, thanks guys, and bye.